My guest today, Julie Steinbacher, that's who you are listening to. You're right. You've got to do this. You've got to do the planning now, whether it's people going to you, Julie, or people finding somebody in their own state. You've got to do the plans, and the durable power is so very important. Now, do you suggest putting more than one person? So there's almost like a checks and balances, like what my father did. He put us all three. But like you said, you might not want to put this in the hands of your spouse or the hands of your oldest child. You want the right one.
Right.
What about putting a few people?
I absolutely agree with putting more than one. And you can have them work together as an and, which means that they have to do everything together, which is a great checks and balance. In some family situations, they should have more than one and put it as an or. And the reason is just because it helps share the burden. It's so hard sometimes for kids. They're trying to raise their own families, trying to deal with their own jobs and their own marriages. And so sometimes sharing the burden, that's something people have to think about in their individual situations, in their family, what's going to work. And from my perspective, the most important thing is communication. I hate it when people come in my office and are trying to guess what their kids would want. I'm like, hey, can we get them on the phone?
How about we get everybody together?
Right,
Here's a concept.
Yeah, so we absolutely we should talk about this. We should say, how do you feel about this? Because sometimes, the kids have really good input and they're able to work it out together. And that's it's a gift, because then when that crisis happens, everybody knows what's supposed to happen.
Right. And you don't know, do you think mom would want this? Do you think mom would want that? What do we do now? I don't think it's also fair putting that decision into your kids' hands. Like, do you think mom would want to live? Do we keep her like this? Is it should we pull the plug? What do we do? And I think leaving that in the hands of your children is not fair.